Welcome back from spring break. I hope you had a really wonderful spring break, and I hope you slept in a lot, and I hope you got to go outside, and I hope that you didn't do any homework at all, and maybe weren't even on the computer so much, because now it feels like we're always on the computer, doesn't it? All right, so the book I have for you today is about a character who was in the last book that we read. Remember, we read Spoon, and the characters that were in Spoon were Knife and Fork and Chopsticks. Do you remember them? They were saying Spoon is so lucky. He always gets to go places by himself, They say, we would never be able to function apart. Well, this book was so popular that the author and the illustrator decided to come up with another book about some of the characters in here. And the one they chose are the Chopsticks. And there's Spoon in the corner here, and Spoon is saying, it's not exactly a sequel to Spoon, it's more like a change in place setting. So that means it's not necessarily a book that comes after Spoon. It's just kind of like a story about a different character. Okay? So it says, meet Chopsticks. They've been best friends since forever. But one day, the inseparable pair comes to a fork in the road. And for the very first time, they have to figure out how to function apart. Okay, let's get started. Chopsticks. Fortune cookies. Here we go. Perhaps you've met Chopsticks. They've been best friends forever. See how they play together? They're playing hide and go seek around broccoli. They go everywhere together. They do everything together. They're practically attached at the hip, right there. I like this one. It shows the Chopsticks in this sink, like they're taking a bath. No one can remember ever seeing them apart. Nope. Nope. Never, says Knife. Well, having mastered all the basic chopstick moves, they were now learning some fancy new culinary tricks. This required lots of practice. And that's how it happened, just like that. Snap. Oh, he needs a doctor. And they all look so worried, and he's laying down there saying, ouch, ouch. Chopstick was quickly whisked away. All the others waited quietly. It looks like the hospital takes place in a bathroom cabinet with the Band-Aids and the cotton balls and some toothpaste and floss, and here's Glue, the doctor, which kind of makes sense, right? Glue says it was a clean break. He just needs to stay off it while it sets. That's smart. Over here it says, all the others waited patiently and quietly. No one stirred, not even Spoon. Day in and day out, Chopstick never left his side. See, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, until one of the Chopsticks, the broken one, see his bandage down here, says to the other one, listen, you need to get out. Venture off on your own a bit. And the other chopstick says, "Oh, what could I possibly do without you? Nothing. That's what." You'd be surprised, my friend. And then come back and tell me all about it. Go, chop chop. At first, Chopstick was just plain stumped. He didn't know what to do. Then, slowly but surely, new and unusual ideas presented themselves. He began to see all that was possible. Like, he shoots, he scores. He's playing ball with Play-Doh. And then dressing up, how do I look? And that little sugar pack says, sweet. And Chopsticks, you moved. No, I didn't. Oh, pick up sticks. And this one, the chopstick is vaulting over a cookbook. So is Spoon. Ah! Another thing that Chopstick learned to do, when you poke something inside something you're baking, if it comes out clean, that means it's done. So Chopstick was being used to check and see if these muffins were fully done. And he says, see, you didn't come out clean. It needs a few more minutes. Indeed, Chopstick had learned to stand on his own, even with all those other utensils. And this changed everything. Unexpectedly, being apart had made each of them stronger. Hey, how's that leg? Feels fantastic. And not only that, they realized how many great new things they could share, right? There's Spoon walking on stilts. And they learned if they put a crayon on one of the chopsticks, they could make circles. They could be used as drumsticks. They could be used if they were trying to paint something. Knife knew this revelation called for a toast. He was sharp that way. To standing on our own and to stick together. This is the last page. It says, "Hit it, boys." And they're playing on the piano that song that is called Chopsticks. That's the end. I love this one. It's like teaching you kids and us adults too that sometimes it's okay to be on your own and try new things. And then it's also always good to be with your friends. All right. See you tomorrow with the next Read Aloud. Bye-bye.